Stop me if this sounds familiar. You spend hours sweating the games, analyzing the matchups, maybe even paying for guaranteed picks. But when you look at your bank account at the end of the year, it's empty, or worse, in the red. Here is the hard truth. 95% of sports bettors lose money in the long run. Most people treat sports betting like a lottery, hoping to get lucky. But today, I'm going to show you how to treat it like a business. As the old saying goes, give a man a fish, and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, and you feed him for a lifetime. I'm not here to give you a fish. I'm not here to sell you a pick for tonight's game. I am here to teach you the specific skills you need to join that top 5% of winning bettors. I'm going to break down the 5 major mistakes that destroy bankrolls and exactly how I use data models to fix them. If you stick with me until the end, you'll learn exactly how to analyze a game using your own models. No gut feelings, just cold, hard numbers. This video is presented by MB, founder of Underdog Chance. MB has been involved in sports betting for over 25 years, starting back in 1998. His background is in environmental engineering and water science, fields rooted in statistics, modeling, and data analysis. While most people were watching games on TV, MB was trained to analyze outcomes through numbers, probabilities, and structured models. Over the years, we've seen it all: the scams, the locks of the century, and the heartbreak of bad beats. One thing became clear early on: to win long-term, you have to stop thinking like a gambler and start thinking like a bookmaker. Let's dive into the 5 mistakes you need to stop making today. Mistake number 1, betting on winners instead of value. The single biggest mistake amateur bettors make is trying to predict who will win the game. That sounds crazy, right? ISN / the point to pick the winner? No, the point is to find value. Bookmakers and professional bettors don't care about teams, they care about prices. Every odd you see on a screen is just a probability disguised as a number. The math: if 2 teams are perfectly equal, they both have a 50% chance to win. The fair odds would be plus 100. The trap: but the bookmaker doesn't give you plus 100. They give you minus 110. If you bet $110 to win $100 on a coin flip, you have to win 52.4% of the time just to break even. If you win 50% of your bets at minus 110 odds, you will go broke. The bookmaker makes millions on this margin. The solution? Value betting. Value exists when the probability of a team winning is higher than what the odds imply. Let's look at a real example: Dallas Mavericks versus Golden State Warriors. The line: bookmakers have Golden State at minus 245 and Dallas at plus 205. The public: they see Golden State is the better team, so they bet them. The pro: my model might say Golden State has a 60% chance to win. Converted to odds, that's minus 150. The bookie is asking me to pay minus 245. But for Dallas, the bookie is paying plus 205, even though my fair price is plus 150. Even if I think Golden State is more likely to win the game, the smart bet is Dallas because the price is wrong. I'm getting paid $205 when I should only be getting $150. Over 1,000 bets. Taking that math edge is the only way to profit. Mistake number 2, relying on touts and buying picks. Mistake number 2 is looking for shortcuts. In this industry, shortcuts are called sports picks. Today, many bettors pay monthly subscriptions to handicappers or follow random accounts on social media. But here's the reality: long-term winners are not followers. Every consistently profitable bettor eventually learns to think independently. Here is why buying picks fails. No skill transfer. You are buying ingredients, but you don't have the recipe. If that handicapper disappears tomorrow, you are back to square one. Line movement. If a handicapper is actually sharp, by the time you see his pick, the smart money has already moved the line. You are getting a worse price than he did. The cost: if you pay $50 for a pick, you have to win that bet plus the $50 fee just to break even. Stop looking for a savior. Stop looking for a lock. It doesn't / exist. You need to become your own expert. Mistake number 3, betting without a probabilistic model. This is where we separate the fans from the pros. Mistake number 3 is betting based on gut feeling, trends, or what you saw on ESPN. Watching the game is actually a terrible way to analyze data. You cannot remember every pitch, every possession, and every variable. Betting without a model is like trying to fight a tank with your bare hands. What is a model? A model is simply a tool, usually a spreadsheet, that processes data to give you a probability. It strips away emotion. You don't need to be a computer programmer. You don't need to learn Python. You can build a powerful model in Excel or Google Sheets. The amateur spends 2 hours reading news articles and deciding he likes the Yankees today. The pro enters the starting pitchers and lineups into a spreadsheet. In 30 seconds, the model tells him the Yankees should be minus 130, but the bookie has them at minus 110. Boom, bet placed. MB's Google Sheets models are designed to analyze games in minutes. They incorporate bullpen data, stadium factors, and advanced metrics. Efficiency is key. Without numbers, betting is just guessing. If you want to explore MB's betting models and strategies, you'll find links below. And if your goal is to learn how to build your own models from scratch, there are resources available to help you get started. Mistake number 4, ignoring the long-run reality. Mistake number 4 is being obsessed with today. We live in a world of instant gratification. The average human attention span is now 8 seconds, less than a goldfish. But sports betting is a marathon, not a sprint. You can have a perfect model and still lose 5 bets in a row. That is variance. That is luck. The losing bettor changes his entire strategy after a bad weekend. He panics. The winning bettor trusts the math. He knows that if he keeps making plus EV bets, the math will work out over 1,000 games. If you can't handle losing money in the short term, you cannot win money in the long term. You need to track your results over years, not weeks. Mistake number 5, refusing to invest in education. The final mistake is a poor mindset regarding personal growth. People will deposit $1,000 into a sportsbook account without blinking, but they won't spend $20 on a book about statistics or probability. That is backward. Doctors study medicine before they operate. Bettors risk money before they learn. Successful people, whether it's Mark Cuban, Bill Gates, or professional gamblers, are constantly learning. Successful bettors didn't get here by guessing. They read books, took courses, learn about financial literacy, and improve their mindset. You have to treat this as a craft. If you aren't getting 1% better every day, the market will eat you alive. So, here is the reality. You can keep doing what you've always done, chasing losses, following touts, and betting on your favorite teams. But we know where that road ends. It ends with the 95%. Or you can decide today to become a student of the game. Understand the odds. Ignore the noise. Build a tool. Think long-term. Over the years, MB has helped hundreds of students transition from losing gamblers into independent, data-driven bettors. It's not easy, and it's not a get-rich-quick scheme, but it is the only sustainable way to win long-term. Here's what to do next. Open a blank Google Sheet and start learning. If you want a structured walkthrough, watch the full Google Sheets course on how to build betting models and spreadsheets from scratch. And if you want to see exactly how MB sets up his columns, formulas, and logic, check out the links below or join the free email course, where he breaks down the mechanics of his models and strategies step by step. Thanks for watching, and remember, don't bet on the winner, bet on the value.